Gynocracy. Noun. 1 government or rule by women, or a society with such leadership.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with sense. He vote independent. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go. That's what I did. No, you did. You voted independent. This shit funny. I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can go to Trump. This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again. He said he ain't gonna vote again.
Trump that would be voting for Trump. It just hurts me so bad to see blacks talking about supporting Trump. I don't know why they would be doing it. I don't know what's on their minds. But if we don't turn out this vote and turn it out huge, this man could end up winning again. And this country would go backwards. The divisiveness.
The 2016 blip that people think is an anomaly is not an anomaly at all. I think what Trump tapped into is something very powerful. He tapped into white male fragility and the notion of losing the power that you talked about, the very power that you talked about. The power structure is crumbling, and Trump was speaking to that and made them feel like men, made them feel strong and powerful. That same drumbeat resonated with black men.
Yep.
So when we talked about, because I was looking at numbers, today is the anniversary of Barack Obama being elected to president, the first black president of the United States. Y'all do it as you may. This is a fact. When I looked at his exit numbers, 95+% black people voted for him, men and women. With Trump, 15% of black men actually pulled the lever for Trump. I think it's going to be the same. And it's that Kanye group. It's that group that just the guy just called up, that they feel not powerful anymore, that the world is shifting. There's all of these different things going on. We got theys and thems now. I don't know what to do with that. We got women out there talking about they don't need us. We got this and this and that. And Trump is going to walk up the elevator with his wife behind him, not in front of him. He's going to have the umbrella over him, not her. He calls women bitches. He tells them he can grab them by the pussy. He does all of the things that a lot of men just, maybe they don't do it, but they like that somebody can and be president.
Right.
It resonates with them. And I was thinking, it still does. That portion's not going away. As a matter of fact, I think he might have galvanized more. I think he's going to get a lot of black men voting for him.
I don't know about
ticket now here in 2020 with a black woman on the ticket. And now, again, the outcry is you got to do more to reach black men. I don't remember hearing that with Obama in 07, 08. I don't remember. Perhaps somebody can pull maybe a couple of interviews that I may have missed. Like I said, I was a junior in college at the time. But, I don't remember that. I don't remember that with Bill Clinton. Saying he's got to do more to get black men. You know what I'm saying? So, one of the things that we as black men have to do, I think, especially those of us, I'm learning the terms here, those of us who identify, cis hetero, hypermasculine men have to really identify and understand is that number one priority has to be making sure the black women are taken care of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at a policy and platform that's prioritizing the safety and security of black women, as a black man, that's like, all right, cool. Take care of them. Because as a man, you know what I'm saying, growing up, just in our culture, we taught that, hey, you're a man supposed to work hard, provide, and take care of, your responsibility, take care of your woman, take care of your kids. And when I see a platform or a ticket that's addressing that, it's like, okay, cool, that's what's up. Help me, handle my responsibilities a little bit easier, as far as me and my family and such. But the other thing is that we had to...
Morning spoke about
Yes, Auntie. Yes.
spoke about
Yes, Auntie. Yes. Tell them, Auntie.
She said, and we'll talk about it right after the break. That's my tease. We're gonna talk about Maxine Waters when we come right here on Cocktails with the Queen.
A story that if false is problematic, you think that set us back? No. What set us back is the fact that not enough black men came out to vote, and therefore we got this fucking ass president in office. What sets us back is
Kanye West and Nick Cannon. First, I know that Kanye is suffering mentally. I know that he's swinging high and low, and I really pray and hope that he gets help. But I must say that I'm disappointed because if he's trying to help our community by running for president, it's not helping our community. He's not qualified to be president. Neither is the person that's in the White House at this time. But Kanye is a distraction. And we're living in some really, really trying times where we don't need distractions. What we need is for Kanye to get help, to get on medication, to see a therapist, and to get help. Nick Cannon, now I don't understand, because I saw you at Pops when he gave his speech and his talk in Chicago not long ago. And then for you to come out and do what you did, like supporting Kanye, what is that? What is that? I don't understand it. Kanye's being paid to do what he's doing. Now, are we to believe that you're also being paid to be a distraction? You guys are acting like little boys in a sandbox with toys. But being that you're acting like that, as a mother, I would like to say, take your toys, go home and sit down and get help, get therapy. Nick, you should know better because you've learned and listened to the teachings. So you should know better. You should know better because I just saw you. So I just think that people are losing their homes. People can't pay their rent. People cannot buy food for their children or their family. We have no time for you two to be out here acting like little paid slaves. I said it. So I wish everybody well. I wish,
particular Florida, but these young black men, for the most part, they're somehow it's being communicated to them that they either need to support Trump or they need not vote. And I just need you, one who, look, you know how the system works. You know how this game is played. To just talk to these young brothers for a minute or so.
Well, let me just say this. You're absolutely right about many of these young men, these young black men, not really understanding how the systems work and what we have done to improve the systems. If I was not on financial services and Nydia Velasquez was not on financial services, the big restaurants and hotels would have gotten away with getting all of this PPP money. Because we're there, we were able to, number one, spot it and to come up with the supplement that was needed in order to get that money out into our community to many of our small banks. And we still...
Lil Wayne met with Donald Trump and praised his plans for Black Americans. Now, Lil Wayne shared a photo with Donald Trump looking every bit the fool with the following caption: just had a great meeting with Donald Trump.
Every bit the food.
Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. Do you believe these rappers being used as pawns? And do you think that Lil Wayne is even registered to vote? And why are his dreads so thin? And what happened to the rest of them? And where did he age? He aged like 40 years in the past 10. What's up?
First of all, his dreads, okay, the hair thinning, that's drugs, okay, because that makes your hair thin and that makes your hair fall out. Second of all, here PSA down to the hip hop artists. Stop. Just stop it. Everybody that's in hip hop, stop going down to the Donald Trump. Just stop. We'd like to see all this energy after the election. Let's see if this happens after the election. Let's go ahead and wait until the actual person wins so that you can make sure that you're not a pawn being used to sway votes, because actually it doesn't look like they care about you at this point
at all.
So let's go ahead and use that energy, you know, and shout out to real hip hop artists like Tupac and real hip hop activists. Let's go ahead and use that energy once the election is over. We would like to see you then, Mr. I don't believe in Black Lives Matter. But
you know what? I'm interested to know about this reform. And I know that Kim Kardashian has done some things that has, you know.
She's got a couple of folks out of jail.
Yeah. And so I'm sure that she wants to stay put and in good with him, you know, for the rest of the remainder of his you know, position here. Term that, you know, she wants to.
There was a Pew Research Center survey of validated voters. It found that 14% of Black men supported Donald Trump, and that of those Black men, many of them were highly educated, they were conservative, and they were religious. But at the same time, 81% of Black men supported Hillary Clinton, right? And so I think that, you know, what's different about this is that we have some more celebrities, especially Black rappers, that are coming out in support of Donald Trump. But as I've seen people posting on social media, like I think Gary Chambers, especially, he was like, I don't know any Black men that are supporting, you know, Donald Trump. So like tamp down with that language. We have to remember that there's still like 90+%, you know, support within the Black community of the Democratic Party. So it's not new. And if we see individuals, you know, in that 14 to 17% range, Black men especially, in support for the Republican Party, that's not new, right? That's not something that's new. And so I feel like that's something I wish the narrative would shift to, is like, this is not a new phenomenon, that we know that there are more Black men that support the GOP than there are Black women. But even when you're talking about that, you're dealing with the teens, right? You're talking about under 20%, which is not a very significant amount. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. So this is interesting. I'm so glad I'm totally okay with this, because I do, you know, anecdotally feel like I am seeing more Black men say like real like Trumpish things, but I also believe in data. I believe in numbers, and you're the expert here.
Take a look at this headline. The reason Biden didn't win in a landslide is because America is racist. And look at this one. Actress Janelle Monáe says, F every white woman and Black man who voted for Trump. They should burn. Kristen, how much?
Then who is?
Yes.
We're dividing the army before we even get there. So it's like, man, you gotta go. We are incredible people. We don't ask y'all to birth nobody, have nobody come out of y'all body. So the least y'all can do is uplift us, hold us, and support us.
Amen.
Good. Y'all better clap.
That's like
hold us and support us.
Amen.
Good. Y'all better clap.
That's like KJ. That's like you and KJ being in the party, and he voting for Donald Trump and you voting for the. You know what type of bullshit that'd be like if I was in the house with Kiwan and he voting for Donald Trump and I'm voting. We'd be here fighting every day.
Okay, about it.
I would assault him in his sleep.
It'd be almost divorce.
Vivica Fox.
It'd be almost divorce.
Vivica Fox. Now, if you met the perfect guy, he's 3, 220, gorgeous, intelligent, got it going on. You're like, oh my God, he's a solid man with integrity and class, and you love everything about him. But he's vote for Trump. What you gonna do, Miss Vivica Fox?
I'm going to screw him and then kick him out of the bed.
That's my girl.
It's probably one of you that good though.
And you too.
After you fuck me, right? Okay. if Trump has a new reform, something that we don't know nothing about, that he's showing these rappers just to reel them in. We don't know. It might just be that, because I don't want to think that they at the 19th hour would just keep dividing the vote and dividing the people with being a pawn for him. I don't want to believe that.
I got some tea today, Lisa.